There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Canes will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Duke's offense will get the first possession of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. Jukes his way for more. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Blue Devils come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Finds his tight end. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. On the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Williams looking for a man. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And they'll bring him down for the sack.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Hurricanes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. got it in the middle. It's Lofton. And he's dragged down. The Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Unloads it left. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Yeah, and the defensive line, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Williams will pass. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll go to the sneak. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And they can't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Little. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Just keep slinging it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run the sneak for it. The Blue Devils kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give on the option. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. Now on 3rd down after that run. They'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Gives it on the option. Makes a man miss. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Williams looking for a man. They've got the screen set up. Across the 25, he's got room. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Across the 45. Breaks into the open. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Lofton. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to...
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Wisconsin is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Camp Randall. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Colorado.
Finds his man. It's Taylor.
This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. A strike downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Going to try to get it himself. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference.
And the ball's out there after it. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise, and the defense did a great job flying up, know where to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover it in the backfield.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last drive, an absolute absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jeff. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground here, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams will pass. Zings it complete to the right.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Got his man. Spins away. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Canes are threatening in the red zone. He wants to throw it again. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Firing to the right, complete. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3 spot, the kickoff unit set to go. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Tyler. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They're setting up the screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Blue Devils send out the punt unit. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Bill.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Williams looking for a man. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. The Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hold and fired complete.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Grab near the marker. It's Brown. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. On the move. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game, they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Williams will pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him in the flat. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Finds the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Looking downfield on 1st down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Quickly to the tight end. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
The Hurricanes will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Gives it on the option. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls it in. It's Moore. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. The short hands. It's Brown.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete it.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Kick is in the air. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They go to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Give to the running back. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Trying play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Swings it out to the flat. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Punt is in the air. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Pulls it, fired complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Out of the gun, the inside give. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Canes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Williams looking for a man. Fires to the right. And the missed connection on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the returner is stopped. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Got the first down and more. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Taylor. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Tyler. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tyler. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Hunt is on its way. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Canes want to move quickly.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Williams will pass. Pocket breaking down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll do it himself. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Across the 30, out to the 33, engage 4 on the play. Williams looking for a man. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hurricanes will call on their punt team. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man on the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. And the returner will be knocked down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A little release to the back. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Canes in a good spot here with second and short. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. On the move. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Canes are marching down the field. Williams will pass. Using the quick game. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And now on second down for this offense. They'll move the tight end. They'll try the run. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Canes will snap it on first and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll try to sneak it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. It's third and goal and third and long. Williams looking for a man. Looking to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. Lining up to add another. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they. There he goes! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Blue Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Blue Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Little. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. On the run, it's Denson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Throws toward the end zone. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 12 over Colorado. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Hurricanes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Williams will pass. Makes the grab on the left. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Hurricanes moving quickly to the line.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Canes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Hurricane. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish. They get enough push, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the back. Finds his man open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
The Blue Devils with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to keep it in the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Little. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Looking left. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Canes come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Here's the handoff. Inside the 45. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they proved, Palmer, the difference between them and the other team being ranked is wide, and there's a reason why.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equally, and they showed that here today. Dominating in all three phases. This is a team everybody needs to look out for.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation.